synchronicities, why they are there, and it's very obvious why they're there. They are there to guide you and fulfill certain purposes. In traditional Hermetic Kabbalah, there is the concept of the higher worlds, of course, the spiritual world, the higher self, and nefes, which is the mind or the mirror. It reflects. You try to reconcile the opposites within you, to unify yourself so you can get a proper reflection from the divine to your world, from your true self to the world. And these reflections, it literally could be synchronicities, like you ask a question, but if you're not clear enough, honest enough, when the answer comes in a form of synchronicity as a validation or to trigger some trauma or whatever the reason the synchronicity happens, usually is to validate or guide you to open a door for you. You will not be able to catch it because you're not unified. You're not honest and clear within yourself. You need your mind, your mirror needs to be clear from prejudice, from various traumas and fears. Otherwise, the divine, which is fearless and shameless and open and not shameless in the sense it's immoral, but in the sense that it doesn't hide anything. You cannot hide anything from it. It knows everything. It's everywhere. It reflects everything. So if you're not in this state, it's very, like, even if you catch it, even if something like random happens to you, you will consider it as an accident, not like a divine providence or divine guidance. And that's not good if you're not able to see the signs and then keep asking, why is this happening to me? Where is my guidance? Where is the help? You're always have guidance. You really matter. Everything matters. The small things matter a lot. If you just change something internally, everything can change. So everything matters. If you write, it matters. If you sing, if you speak, if you cry, everything does matter, and it has effect in the whole. So these signs, these omens do matter, but you will understand them and you'll be able to capitalize. I don't know if that's the perfect word, but you will seize the opportunities and the synchronicities if you see them as they are. Don't be like always trying to read. Don't take everything as a literal. I know some people, they keep trying to guess what is going to happen. You don't have to be like that, but you have to take everything into account. If you're very intuitive, you will get what I'm saying. Be unified internally first, and you will see and understand the synchronicities, if they are from the divine or not. This discrimination will be developed in you. So why the guidance? Why even if, let's say I gave one example, which was you ask a question and then you receive through synchronicity some answers or signs, and you work the answer or whatever, or through dreams. Sometimes there are just intuitions, or not intuitions, like situations that happen. Either, for example, situations do not need to be like big events. You can meet a person or see or read something. But besides of that, why it takes time. Why don't you just ask a question and then you receive like an immediate answer or a result through seeing? Why the synchronicity? Why the time gap? As we said, and the time is not real. It's an illusion of the mind. But there is a plan. There is a divine plan, and there is a plan for you and your life, for yourself. And the reason that time gap exists, as you get into a higher state, the gap closes, and it's very close. It's like instant manifestation and everything, guidance and help and resolutions and stuff. But there's still a plan, and this is the reason why it needs a gap to the world of events. Otherwise, it's not hidden. It's to stay hidden. Because if everyone just the cause and effect is so loose that everything is immediate, happens immediately, it could be very weird and unfair. Not unfair, imbalanced will be the proper word here for them. So if you keep pushing and retaining the state, the emotional connection, the emotional state, then it will happen. Either the gap will be very short, but sometimes it needs to be there to hide the real cause. This is why what I said about the reason I talked about people have synchronicities have happened to them and then they think this is an accident or whatever. And if you don't see them, you lose the emotional state and you lose the effect. The real cause is your emotional integrity and state, connection. That's the cause. It's not an outside thing. It's not because outside A happened and then B happened and then C happened. It's actually because you internally you already conquered the things, the reasons you need to that you had to conquer to get the answer, question, result, the answer to your question. So that's why this is some of the reasons synchronicities exist, and I believe are the main ones, and you're going to be okay with them.